Good morning, everybody. It's Monday, July 6th, bright and early in the morning, and kind of wanted to show you guys a new little practice that we're trying out this year on the greens. It's very minimal impact, very minimal influence on playability long term. But before I flip the phone around and show everybody and kind of maybe get a couple heartbeats raised a little bit, I just want to explain that these holes that we're punching today are the exact same holes as we do on a monthly basis that are solid holes that we do. We top dress, we punch holes, we roll over the top, smooth them out. What this does is kind of breaks up the soil layering, breaks up a little compaction, helps water, helps air, helps nutrients, gets down to the roots a little easier when we mow and roll on a regular basis. It's very easy to what I call seal off the greens a little bit where they get very firm, which is good for playability, but it's also a nightmare in certain ways for maintenance, as far as trying to make sure that we're not, that we're not sealing them off too much, and we can still get, like I said, water, nutrients down to the plant to take up, and in turn give you guys the greens that you're all expecting, and the greens that I expect for playability. So here we go. As you can see, it looks like we just literally aerified the green. Which is kind of what we did. But what we're doing, again, we're punching the same size holes as we do when we're solid, but all we're doing is we're taking little tufts out of the grass, all right, instead of just punching solid holes. As you can see, that's all we're doing, which is about just under probably ½ inch, right at a ½ inch. What we're going to do is we're going to take some blowers, we'll blow all this off, we'll pick all this stuff up, and move it off into a pile to use on projects later on. After the green is completely blown off, we will then take our roller with our brushes and roll over the top of them to smooth them back out, as well as do a little wetting agent application and then run some heads for 6 or 8 minutes or so on top of all this. So just wanted to give everybody an update, kind of where we're at. This is strictly done for plant health during the summer, but also in tournament prep for the Bad Dog next week. And I do understand that the Spring Classic is right around the corner, and matches officially, I believe, can start today. I do want to emphasize to everybody to, if you can, avoid your matches on Mondays. Mondays are our maintenance days to top dress and verticut and vent and do little stuff that we're doing right now. Are the greens going to play that great today? Probably not. They're going to be a little bumpy. But again, if you guys can just avoid having matches on Mondays, if possible, or at least understand that when you do come in on Mondays, unless it's the week of the tournament week, like next Monday, we're not going to do anything to the greens. We will worry about just strictly mowing and rolling. But avoiding Mondays will definitely make less of a headache and less of a hassle for everybody involved, because these are the days that we do kind of beat up the golf course a little bit, and it does directly affect plays. So just wanted to give everybody a little update on where we're at on the golf course. Things are kind of starting to take into shape. We are in our summertime monotonous grind where we strictly worry about watering, mowing, rolling, fertilizer, stuff like that. We are going to be picking away at some other projects that I will update everybody on here shortly. But for today, just wanted to give everybody a little update on what we're doing on the greens. And they should be in probably the best shape that I've ever seen them come next week for sure for the Bad Dog. Hope everybody's doing well, and we'll see you out here on the course.